My child, why do you keep telling yourself that you are late? Why do you whisper it in your heart when no one else can hear you? Why do you look at your life and measure it against someone else's timeline? You have been carrying this quiet fear that you missed your moment, that the door already closed, that the train has already left the station without you. But listen to me carefully. I need you to hear me now. The thought that you are too late is not coming from me. You feel the pressure building, don't you? The birthday's passing. The opportunities others are celebrating. The milestones you thought you would have reached by now. You look around and it seems like everyone else started before you, moved faster than you, achieved more than you. And the longer you wait, the louder the lie becomes. You're behind. You wasted time. You should have been further by now. My child, that lie is quietly stealing your peace. It is draining your joy. It is making you rush decisions I never told you to rush. And if you do not confront it now, it will push you into paths that were never meant for you. This is why you must not skip what I am about to tell you. Because what you see as delay, I see as design. What you call laying, I call protected. There are things happening around you that you do not understand yet. Doors that did not open were not punishments. They were shields. Seasons that felt slow were not wasted. They were forming something inside you that could not be rushed. I know the title you have written over your own life. Too late. Too slow. Too far behind. But I am about to rewrite that story. You think time is running out. You think you are racing against a clock. But you are not racing against anything. You are walking with me. And I do not move according to panic. I move according to purpose. I am speaking to you now because I see the anxiety rising in you. I see how comparison hath been creeping into your thoughts. I see how you have questioned whether I have forgotten you. I have not forgotten you. Lean in closer, my child. I am about to show you something that will shift the way you see your entire season. What feels like being late may actually be the greatest mercy you have ever received. Stay with me. Let me explain. My child, I see what you have not told anyone. You smile when people ask how you are doing. You congratulate others when they share their good news. You say the right words. You clap at the right moments. But inside, there is a quiet ache you cannot explain. You wonder why it seems easier for them. You scroll through pictures of engagements, promotions, new homes, new beginnings. You watch dreams unfolding in other people's lives, and a small voice inside you whispers, "Why not me?" You try to silence it because you do not want to sound ungrateful. But I hear it. I hear the question behind your silence. You have replayed your past in your mind more times than you can count. The chances you think you missed. The decisions you regret. The years you believe you wasted. You tell yourself that if you had started sooner, chosen differently, believed earlier, you would not be here now. You think you ruined your timing. You think I moved on to someone else. You think I chose others first and left you waiting at the back of the line. My child, look at me. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not second choice. I have seen your tears when no one else was in the room. I have watched you lie awake at night, staring at the ceiling, wondering if you disappointed me. I have heard the prayers you were too tired to finish. I have felt the weight you carry when you compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 10. You feel embarrassed by how far behind you think you are. You feel ashamed that you are still asking for the same breakthrough. You even question whether you have enough faith. But I do not see you the way you see yourself. I see growth you overlook. I see strength that was born in your waiting. I see maturity forming in places you thought were empty. The very season you call late has been shaping your character, deepening your compassion, strengthening your endurance. You have not been standing still. You have been becoming. And every moment you thought was wasted, I was still working, even in your confusion, even in your delay, even in your doubt. My child, I have never taken my eyes off you, not for a second, not in your slow seasons, not in your silent prayers. You are seen, you are known, and you are still exactly where I can reach you. My child, come closer and listen carefully, because this is where your thinking must change. You are not late. You are being prepared. You have been measuring your life by clocks, birthdays, deadlines, and the progress of others. You have been watching timelines as if they control your destiny. But I do not build your life around a calendar. I build it around calling. And calling is never rushed. You think if something has not happened yet, it must mean you failed. You assume that if the door is not opened by now, it never will. But what you cannot see is that I am far more concerned with who you are becoming than with how quickly you arrive. If I had given you everything you asked for the moment you asked for it, you would have celebrated the blessing, but you would not have had the strength to sustain it. Some of the very things you crave require a deeper patience, a steadier heart, a wiser spirit, and those things are not formed overnight. I do not delay to disappoint you. I delay to develop you. You call it being stuck. I call it being strengthened. Comparison has been whispering lies to you. It tells you that faster means favored. It tells you that visible success means divine approval. But that is not how I work. Some of my greatest work happens in hidden seasons. Roots grow underground long before fruit appears above the surface. Would you accuse a seed of being late because it is still beneath the soil? No. You understand that something invisible is happening. Yet when it comes to your own life, you forget that the same principle applies. You see silence. I see stability forming. You see delay. I see alignment coming together piece by piece. You see isolation. I see protection from battles you are not ready to fight. If certain relationships had happened earlier, they would have broken you. If certain opportunities had come sooner, they would have exposed weaknesses that needed healing first. My timing is not random. It is protective. It is intentional. It is precise. Late is a word born from comparison, not from calling. When I called you, I already knew your detours. I already knew your mistakes. I already accounted for the years you think you lost. Nothing about your journey has surprised me. Nothing has pushed you outside of my plan. So stop condemning yourself for a timeline I never gave you. You are not behind. You are being built. And when the moment comes, you will not arrive scrambling and unsteady. You will arrive prepared, rooted, and ready to carry what I place in your hands. My child, lift your eyes now. Let me strengthen your heart. You have spent so much energy worrying about time that you forgot who holds it. I am not anxious about your future. I am not surprised by your pace. I am not standing at a distance, tapping my foot, waiting for you to catch up. I am walking with you. What feels slow to you has never felt late to me. Every season you call behind hath been a season I have used to build endurance inside you. And endurance is not weakness. It is power under control. I have not forgotten you. I have not skipped over your name. What is meant for you cannot miss you. No opportunity that carries my blessing will pass you by because of a number on a calendar. If I have written it into your story, it will find you at the right moment. You are not in a race against your peers. You are in a process with me, and I do not rush what is sacred. The years you think were lost were not empty. I was teaching you discernment. I was strengthening your boundaries. I was healing wounds that would have sabotaged your future. I was building character that will sustain the very prayer you keep asking me to answer. Trust this, my child. Delay is not denial. Sometimes I slow your steps because what lies ahead requires steadiness. Sometimes I close doors because the room behind them is not prepared for your peace. Sometimes I let you wait because waiting stretches your faith in ways instant answers never could. You think acceleration is proof of blessing, but often, preparation is the greater gift. And when the time comes, I know how to restore what you believe was taken. I know how to compress years into moments. I know how to open one door that accomplishes more than 10 rough attempts ever could. I am not limited by the time you fear. I am the one who redeems it. So stand firm. Stop shrieking in embarrassment. Stop apologizing for your process. You are being shaped into someone who can carry weight without collapsing. The kind of strength cannot be microwaved. It is forged slowly, intentionally, lovingly. You are covered. You are guided. You are on a path that is steady, even if it feels quiet. Take a deep breath, my child. I am not late with you. I am building something that will last. And when it unfolds, you will understand why the waiting was necessary. My child, now it is time to decide. Will you keep carrying a clock I never gave you, or will you place your timeline into my hands? You have heard my heart. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are not disqualified. You are being formed with intention, shaped with care, and positioned with precision. So release the panic. Let go of comparison. Lay your deadlines at my feet. Trust my timing over your fear. Today I am asking you to surrender the rush. When the thought comes again that you are behind, answer it with truth. Tell your heart, my Father is never late. Speak it until peace replaces pressure. Breathe, my child. The same hands that formed the stars are guiding your steps. The same voice that called you is still leading you. Nothing about your future is uncertain to me. Walk forward in quiet confidence. I am already in your tomorrow. If this message has spoken to your heart, do not keep it to yourself. Like this video as a declaration of trust. Share it with someone who secretly feels behind. Write in the comments, I trust your timing, and let your faith rise as you say it. Stay close. Subscribe, and continue walking with me in every season. And now, my child, as this word settles in you, hear me clearly. When you choose to help this message reach another weary heart, you are not supporting a channel. You are sowing light into someone's darkness. Every seed you release through PayPal becomes a river that carries my word to souls who feel forgotten. I have said, give, and it will be given back to you. And I speak that promise over you now as living breath, not ancient ink. If you feel the stirring to act, that is me inviting you. This is your moment of obedience. Do not ignore it. Your giving is not a donation. It is seed in good soil. It is oil that keeps this lamp burning. It is bread multiplied in my hands to feed thousands you may never meet. Go to the PayPal link in the description or use the QR code on your screen. What some call super thanks, you will understand is sacred partnership through PayPal. And as you give, I bless your house with provision, your hands with increase, and your heart with deeper peace. Step into this with faith. Sow the seed. Be part of the harvest.